what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alya if you are new here. So today's video is going to be a little bit different than anything I have ever filmed on this channel before. It's going to be a 3-part series and it is all about how I have kept my skin looking youthful and mostly wrinkle-free. Up until now, I'm currently 30 years old with no help from any sort of injections, so no Botox, no fillers, nothing like that. Now I want to preface this by saying there's absolutely nothing wrong with getting any procedure that you want done. I don't think there's anything wrong with Botox. I don't think there's anything wrong with getting fillers. I currently just haven't felt like I have needed to do that yet. That doesn't mean that someday down the road I might not end up getting it. There's definitely a chance at some stage I will feel like I need to do that, and when or if I do, then I will get it done. But like I said, at this point in my life, I don't feel the need to do that quite yet. So if any of you are in the same boat as me and you don't want to go down that road just yet, then this video is for you. This video also is not meant to in any way like brag about my appearance or my skin or anything like that. I just figured it would be useful and helpful for a lot of people. I do get a lot of questions about my skincare or just like my skin in general, and I do tend to get mistaken for being a bit younger than I am, which is great. I used to hate that, but now I really appreciate it. I wanted to point out that I'm not wearing any makeup for this video as well. I wanted you to be able to see my like real skin in its truest form. There's no filters on the video or anything like that. So I just wanted you to be able to see how well these products actually work. And yeah, so this is Makeup Free Alya here at your service. I've been working on this for quite a while to make sure that I have all of my facts straight and everything is in perfect order. I've like meticulously written out like a 10-page essay for this, so I got you covered. Which is also why it's gonna be a 3-part series, because there's just too much to cram in a full video. So part 1 of the series is going to be my morning skincare routine. Part 2 of the series will be my nighttime skincare routine, and then part 3 is going to be everything else that I do on a daily basis or a weekly basis to maintain the youthful appearance of my skin, and you'll be surprised at some of the things that I have to share with you. Some of them are a little out of the box and maybe not something that you'd necessarily think of, so definitely worth watching all 3 parts. Before we just dive right in and get right to all my cult favorite tried and true products, there are some basic things that I want to cover first that I feel like oftentimes get glossed over. The first thing is, it's never too late to start your skincare journey or start taking skincare more seriously. With that being said, of course you want to try and start as young as possible, but I really wasn't one of those people that was super into it at a young age, and I wish I had. I didn't really develop an interest in skincare until I was about 22, but it was like very novice. I was using crap products that today I laugh about looking back and thinking about how much I liked them and thought they were really great. And it wasn't until I was about 27 that I actually started taking my skincare more seriously. The next thing is, it's very important to have a morning and a nighttime skincare routine. Now, I know a lot of people tend to skip maybe like washing their face and doing skincare in the morning, and I really think it is crucial to do both. Some products perform better at night and are better used at night, such as retinoids, and some products you just simply cannot combine. So you want to split them up because you do want to get the benefits of both products. I hear a lot of people saying, but skincare is so expensive and I just simply can't afford to buy good quality products. Expensive does not always mean better, so if there is a high-end product that you are looking at, I really encourage you to do your research and look for a dupe. Almost all skincare has a decent dupe, and a lot of times you're just paying for the name of the brand and you're not actually paying for quality ingredients. So definitely don't be afraid to do your research, compare labels. You'll find that a lot of the more affordable options are just as good. Now, this one's annoying because everyone says it, but stay hydrated. I notice such a difference when I don't drink enough water or if I'm in a climate that's very dry. So I currently live in Ireland. It is a very like, you know, wet, kind of humid climate. We get a lot of rain, and so my skin looks pretty good on average here. In the winter, I do notice a bit more dryness, but I recently took a trip to the United States. I went to Arizona, which is a desert climate, and oh my god, my skin did not like it. It immediately dried out. I noticed all my fine lines and wrinkles coming out to play, and I was slathering on the moisturizer and I could not figure out why it wasn't working. And it's because sometimes you have to like ingest the hydration. So please get proper hydration. I think you'll see a lot of those fine lines diminish just from being properly hydrated. Okay, enough about that. Let's jump into the fun stuff that you all came here for. Over the years, I have tried loads and loads of different skincare products. So the ones that I'm sharing with you are my tried and true. I absolutely love them. I can vouch for them, and I know they've made a huge difference in my life. Everything I am recommending is something that I truly believe in and use. I would never promote or recommend a product that I really didn't believe in. So the first product I have is my ultimate favorite cleanser, and that is the Crave Beauty Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser. Now, I love this cleanser. I have tried so many cleansers and I'm very prone to getting very dried out. And so if you have dry skin, even if you don't have dry skin, like, this is a great all-around cleanser for all skin types. What I love about this cleanser is it does not use harsh soaps like SLS, which leave your skin feeling dry and tight. Instead, it uses a coconut-derived surfactant to soften the approach. Basically, it balances the pH of your skin and will not strip your skin's moisture barrier like a lot of other cleansers can. Matcha is also excellent for free radical protection, and vitamin B and sodium PCA will all help your skin to absorb moisture from the atmosphere. And hemp seed oil will lock all of it in to keep your skin nice and quenched. To top it all off, it's vegan and cruelty-free, fragrance-free, essential oil-free, and free of dyes and colorants. Bonus points for being a K-beauty brand and being formulated in Korea. After cleansing, I always use a glycolic acid exfoliating pad. Glycolic acid is one of the best researched and most effective alpha hydroxy acids, or AHAs, for your skin. And the one that I really love is by the brand Pacifica. This is the Glow Baby Brightening Peel Pads, and this has 10% AHA and BHA. AHAs target enlarged pores, hyperpigmentation, melasma, age spots and scars, as well as fine lines, wrinkles, and uneven skin tones. It essentially removes the top layer of your skin and reveals a brighter, softer complexion. AHA also helps to stimulate collagen production by penetrating into the middle dermis layer of your skin. I want to note that if you have very dry or sensitive skin, you should start it slow and maybe use every other day or every 3 days. The Pacifica pads are formulated without junk such as parabens, phthalates, mineral oils, or SLS, and it is cruelty-free and vegan. So of all of my products here, the newest addition to the family is my Purito Fermented Complex 94 Boosting Essence. And I must say, I don't know why I waited so long to try a Korean essence. So this is infused with 94% fermented complex and 3% niacinamide. This highly concentrated essence restores your skin's water and oil ratio while brightening dull complexion as well as reducing fine lines and wrinkles. As I mentioned, it contains niacinamide, which helps to improve the skin tone. Niacinamide is also anti-inflammatory and works to reduce swelling and redness related to acne. In addition, adenosine maintains firmness and elasticity of the skin. It is a wrinkle-improving ingredient and strengthens cell proliferation in the dermal layer. Rice fermentation inhibits melanin generation and boosts skin's whitening, while bifida fermentation solution promotes skin firmness and helps to treat skin damage. Now, this doesn't mean that it's going to like bleach your skin white or anything. What I've noticed personally is it just more evens out my skin tone and really helps to reduce any redness. I want to also note that it doesn't interfere at all with my self-tan. Essentially, essences are great for hydrating your skin and helping to protect your skin barrier and pH level. All Purity products are also 100% vegan and cruelty-free. To lock in all that hydration from the essence, I follow that up with a hyaluronic acid serum. And when you use a hyaluronic acid serum in conjunction with an AHA or like a glycolic acid pad, it is actually proven to help boost and stimulate collagen production and also help to reduce any redness and irritation that you might have from the glycolic acid. Hyaluronic acid sucks up water like a sponge, trapping the water molecules and pushing them into your skin. This gives your skin an immediate hydrated plumping effect. Again, a hydrated skin is healthy skin. This helps to reduce the visibility of fine lines and wrinkles, giving your skin a radiant and youthful appearance. After letting all of those fully absorb into the skin, I follow that up with a vitamin C serum. Now, I want to note that mixing a vitamin C and a glycolic acid can diminish the effects of the vitamin C potency. So if you're worried about that, maybe use your glycolic acid pads every other day, and you can use this on the days that you are not using the glycolic acid. Now, there are several forms of vitamin C found in skincare, so it's really important to know which forms to look for. Ascorbic acid, also known as L-ascorbic acid, is the most active and widely researched form of vitamin C. Some other less effective forms of vitamin C are ascorbyl phosphate and ascorbyl palmitate. So when shopping for a vitamin C serum, always look for the term ascorbic acid. The antioxidants in vitamin C can help protect against sun damage that UV light can cause. However, that doesn't mean that you can substitute it for an SPF. It cannot absorb UVB or UVA rays like SPF can, but studies suggest it can help any blunt harm caused by UV light getting into your skin. It has been shown to fade dark spots, which I can personally attest for, and I'll put an image on the screen so that you can see the dark spots all over my forehead from my old acne breakouts, and they have since been completely erased. It has also been shown to reduce the appearance of wrinkles, and research suggests that people who eat more vitamin C have less wrinkles, which is very interesting. It boosts collagen production, which begins to deplete as we get older. Look for a high potency vitamin C serum. Anything under 10% probably won't show any benefits. 20 to 30% is usually the best in my personal experience. Another important thing to mention is how to store your vitamin C bottle. It should always be in a dark glass or clear bottle that is opaque or completely solid and stored in a dark, cool environment away from the light. Vitamin C is a very unstable compound, and if not stored properly, it will oxidize, turning an orange-brown and lose its beneficial properties. The next product I have to share with you is The Ordinary's Buffet Multi-Peptide Serum. Now, this powerhouse serum is designed to firm and plump your skin while helping to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Now, this serum contains the obvious, peptides, but it also contains probiotics, amino acids, and hyaluronic acid. So what's so great about peptides, you might ask? Well, peptides are amino acids that make up certain proteins needed by the skin. To be more specific, collagen is made up of 3 polypeptide chains, so adding peptides can stimulate collagen production. Some of the peptides found in the Buffet serum are matrixyl 3000, relastase, and synake. These work in synergy with 11 skin-friendly amino acids. The next serum I have here is the Argiline Solution 10%, which is often referred to as Botox in a bottle. Now, the reason being is that arginine is actually a peptide that inhibits muscle movement, so in turn that helps diminish the appearance of fine lines and prevent wrinkles from forming. In addition to this, it also helps your skin retain moisture and build collagen. In general, the serum works well with all other skin products I have tried and can be used day and night. I wanted to note that I personally haven't noticed any serious muscle inhibiting going on here. I would say that it does help a little bit, but it's certainly not going to be anything like getting real Botox or any kind of injection that is going to paralyze the muscle and keep it from, moving, creating wrinkles. I think on some level it helps a little bit. I don't know how much. I mean, I do notice a difference. I wanted to, before filming this video, not use it for a month and see if I noticed a difference, and I did. The fine lines in my forehead definitely were coming in as more visible. So I think that it does work a little, and it's not super expensive. The Ordinary is a very affordable brand. So give it a go, and if you don't like it, then you don't have to repurchase it. Problem solved. So moving on into eye cream. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with eye cream. I don't necessarily think that it's, I think a lot of it's very gimmicky. You can use really any normal face moisturizer around your eyes. The main thing is you want to keep the skin around your eyes very hydrated, because dry skin ends up, just cracking, getting wrinkles, getting more fine lines faster, so hydration is key. Now, for the longest time, I was really enjoying the Verso eye cream. I received this as a gift, and when I actually Googled it, it's quite expensive, so I was like, I'm not really gonna recommend this because, again, I don't feel like overpriced eye creams are worth it. I think it's kind of gimmicky. So I have one here that I have been using for the last couple months, and is by CeraVe, and is the Eye Repair Cream with 3 essential ceramides and hyaluronic acid. And I find this one to be very nourishing and very hydrating, can be used day or night. I have a different one that I use for night, so I use this only in the daytime, but I really love it, and CeraVe is an affordable drugstore brand. Moving on into moisturizer, my favorite moisturizer of all time is by the brand Purito, and this is their Centella Green Level Recovery Cream. Centella soothes irritated skin and boosts radiance, and other ingredients such as niacinamide, azithromycin, asiatic acid, and madecassic acid, and ceramides help strengthen the skin barrier, preventing the evaporation of moisture inside the skin. Centella asiatica is well known for its wound healing abilities and helps soothe and reduce inflammation. Niacinamide is an active form of water-soluble vitamin B3 that helps improve uneven skin tone, strengthen skin barrier, and diminish dullness. It's also great for people with acne-prone skin. Together, Centella asiatica, madecassic acid, asiaticoside, and asiatic acid soothes sensitive skin and strengthens the skin barrier. This moisturizer comes in a scented and unscented version. I have the scented, which I don't mind, but if you're sensitive to fragrance, you can avoid that. And bonus points for being a Korean beauty brand. Moving on into SPF, there's a few SPFs that I love. And so I'm just going to talk about each one a little bit, just so you can kind of understand why I love them so much. The first one is by Alya Amsden, and this is their UV Clear Broad Spectrum SPF 46. This calms and protects acne-prone skin, high purity niacinamide, transparent zinc oxide, UVA, UVB protection. So this is a really great one if you struggle with acne, or if your skin is very sensitive and you just want still like a high coverage sunscreen, but you don't want the oily breakout effects that you get from it. The active ingredient is zinc oxide. It is formulated without oils, so it is great for oily prone skin types. And it also is formulated with hyaluronic acid, so that helps to diminish the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. In addition, it is also fragrance-free and does not leave a white cast. So you don't have to be concerned. You can apply your makeup right over this and you will not experience any greasiness throughout the day. This is one that I've been loving recently. This is a newer one, so I didn't really dive into full detail, but I just wanted to, give it a shout out. This is the Supergoop Glow Screen SPF 30, and if you want a very, very glowy, radiant face, especially under makeup or even without, like I wear this without makeup all the time and it's stunning, but it's great under makeup too. If you are a girl that loves your glow, you'll like this one. Now, surprise, surprise, another Purito brand. The SPF that I have been loving is their Centella Green Level Safe Sunscreen SPF 50+, PA+++. Now, the sunscreen was actually recalled and reformulated last year because it turned out it wasn't actually SPF 50, it was more like SPF 20, but I still have the old one, and so I'm going to finish it off, and then I'm going to repurchase their new one that has been thoroughly tested that is definitely SPF 50, so this won't come up anymore if you search for it. You will only find the new packaging, which is the real SPF 50, but I still wanted to talk about it because it's my favorite sunscreen ever. As I said, the new reformulation is SPF 50+, PA+++, and it has UVA and UVB protection. So you're probably wondering what the heck are all these plus signs and what do they mean? Well, I wrote this down because I just could not store all this information in my brain. So I'm gonna read it off for you right now. PA stands for protection grade of UVA with a plus scale of 1+ to 4 pluses. PA+++ is the highest level of protection that you can have and thus the best. So this has 4 pluses, therefore the strongest level of protection. In my opinion, this is the best sunscreen on the market. Now, the one that I have has fragrance, but they do have a fragrance-free one, so it is scentless and weightless, and it melts right into your skin and leaves absolutely no white cast. My makeup always applies flawlessly over it, and it never leaves my skin looking oily. Now, the last sunscreen is more of like an honorable mention because it's technically a moisturizer with SPF in it, and this is by the brand Nivea. This is their Q10 Power Anti-Wrinkle and Firming Day Cream SPF 15. This is pretty much what I use on a daily basis in the wintertime if I'm not leaving the house because it is so dark in Ireland, for one. And also it is extremely hydrating and moisturizing, so my skin will be locked in and very dewy and moisturized all day long. And because I am not leaving my house, I'm not really being exposed to direct sunlight other than some light coming in through the window, but it is very gray and dark here in the wintertime in Ireland, so I feel like I can get away with this. I always put this on my neck because it just keeps it so hydrated. Like the other sunscreens, it does still provide the UVA and UVB coverage, which is very important. You want to make sure that any sunscreen you use has both of those in it. The first two ingredients are actually glycerin and shea butter, which is responsible for how utterly hydrating and moisturizing this moisturizer SPF really is. Seriously, it's so moisturizing that it leaves my skin looking dewy and glowy all day long. So if you are someone with oily skin or you don't like that look, then you might want to avoid this because you will be very dewy. Just saying. Also, I want to note that coenzyme Q10, or also known as CoQ10, is a powerful antioxidant that helps defend your skin from adverse effects of sun exposure that are caused by free radicals. So you can see why this in conjunction with SPF filters makes a lot of sense. So like I said, I love it. I use it regularly. It does have a bit of an SPF type smell to it, which does dissipate throughout the day, and my makeup still looks great over it. It's just a very dewy finish. So maybe try using a matte foundation or a mattifying powder and you should be good to go. Okay, so we have finished the first part of the series. I know it seemed like a little extensive because, you know, I was talking about it in such depth, but it really doesn't take that long. And I hope you found it useful and got some good information, maybe took down a few notes. As always, everything that I shared in today's video will be linked down below in the description box, as well as all of my additional links, any discount codes I have, my socials, my Amazon store, all that good stuff down here in the description box. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up on your way out. It really helps me in the algorithm, and please stay tuned for part 2, which will be out soon. Thank you so much for watching.